Good morning and welcome. I'm back. Welcome to Motivation, Meditation, and Coffee with Kat. I, of course, am your humble host, Kat, and I'm back. I'm back after a week of sickness and some mental health struggles. And that is why I put the content warning on today's stream, because I am going to be talking about my own mental health struggle that I was going through last week. And I don't want people to suddenly be like, oh, we don't talk about depression. I want people to know that, the content warning, you have been warned. But before we get into that, I do want to give a shout out to everybody who reached out to me last week, making sure that I was okay, making sure that I was still alive, making sure that, we had food. Good morning, Talalee. How are you, my friend? Yes, I am back. I am not gonna lie, I had a rough week last week. It did start with my allergies kicking in, which you can still hear a little bit of a rattle. And from there, the Coles notes from my, my allergy bout, it started to spiral downward into a little bit of a depression state, and then I really struggled with imposter syndrome. And that is what I'm actually going to talk about today, is how imposter syndrome can affect you in ways that you never even noticed. I am a life coach. I am a transformational life coach. I work with, trauma-aware clients, and I specialize in imposter syndrome. And so it took one of my colleagues, one of my coaching friends, to listen to me explain what I was going through, and then they just kind of did the whole, so you are going through imposter syndrome. Motherfucker. Yeah. And I am going to say that last week I was suffering from imposter syndrome. I was suffering from depression because I was in a state of victimhood. I was allowing myself to be sucked into the state that those beliefs put you in. So what is imposter syndrome? What people may have spoken about this, people may have thrown this around, and you may not have even heard an explanation of what imposter syndrome is. Imposter syndrome is the feeling that you are not good enough. You are, even though you have all of the diplomas, even though you have all the physical evidence, even though you have all of the reasons to prove that you are in the place that you are deserving, your brain says you're not good enough and that you are faking it, and eventually people are going to figure out that you're faking it and you're going to lose everything that you've achieved. That is the most extreme side of things. Thinking that I don't deserve what I have, people are going to figure out that I've been faking it the whole time, I have no idea what I'm doing, and eventually I'm going to lose everything that I have. That is the extreme side of imposter syndrome. Everybody has brief glimpses of imposter syndrome. The only people who don't experience imposter syndrome are the imposters themselves. 9 times out of 10, you will have a very fleeting thought, and it's an instant thought of, holy shit, how did I get here? It's like if you think about a movie and suddenly everything stops and the character looks around and says, wait a second, how the fuck did I get here? I have an amazing career, I have an amazing family, I have children who love me, I have a husband, wife, lover, partner, spouse who loves me and supports me in everything that I do. My career is everything that I wanted. How the fuck did I get here? And then the movie starts again. And it's just a very fleeting moment. It's a very fleeting moment where you kind of have that, and then things carry on. That question of how the fuck did I get here? That question of, wait, what? That's imposter syndrome. And as I say, it's so fleeting that people usually don't even notice. They don't even notice that it happens. Others will have moments of, okay, I will put this in comparison to Dungeon Masters. People, my tabletop role-playing homies out there, people will often experience imposter syndrome when they have finished a session of Dungeons and Dragons or any tabletop roleplay, and they say, you know, their players are, thank you for running, thank you for hosting, thank you for doing this, that, and the other. And the Dungeon Master will sit there and say, I hope they're having fun. Or are they just pretending they're having fun because they're my friends? Are they bored out of their mind, but they're not going to tell me because they don't want to offend me? At work, sometimes the imposter syndrome will come out as, oh my god, are they setting me up for failure? Am I doing this properly? Why am I being given all of this work? Instead of seeing the positive of, I'm being entrusted with this task, the imposter sees it as, why am I being punished? Why am I getting all of this extra work? Are they setting me up for failure? Are they testing me to see if I actually know what I'm doing? And again, 9 times out of 10, it'll be a fleeting thought. It'll be a fleeting thought of, oh my god, but then your brain kicks in and says you're being silly, carry on. Imposter syndrome can destroy people. It can also empower people, depending on how you see it. So, last week, my imposter syndrome kicked in when my depression kicked in. I'm pretty sure, unless you've been sitting on a rock with your fingers in your ears, you would know that I live with anxiety. And sometimes with generalized anxiety, social anxiety, extreme social anxiety, depression does come along with it. And last week, my depression started when I wasn't feeling good. It started when I had a fever, and I woke up and my eyes were itchy, my eyes were goopy, and I said to myself, how can I hold space for people if I'm not feeling good? I tell everybody, if you're not feeling good, take a day for yourself. Take time for yourself so you can heal. And if I don't do that, that's pretty hypocritical. So I took a day for myself. I felt a little better in the afternoon, and so I streamed some Path of Exile. The next morning, I felt even worse. I had the death rattle in my chest. I had the fever happening. My, again, eyes were goopy, and I was tired as fuck. I couldn't stay awake longer than 20 minutes. I was exhausted. And so I said, no, I can't do this. I'm going to take another day. Because if I just need another day to heal, and I need another day to rest. I'm tired because I'm not feeling good. This is fine. But then very quickly, that sleepiness started turning into depression, where I wasn't strong enough to get food. I made myself breakfast, and then I promptly fell asleep because it took all of my energy to get food. To which then led to, why am I so tired? My allergies. Oh no, I'm letting everybody down. Wow, that escalated quickly, didn't it? I'm sleeping for 19 hours a day, but I'm letting people down. I'm letting my followers down. I'm letting my friends down. I am letting everybody who uses motivation, meditation, and coffee with Kat as a positive start to their day. I'm letting you down. Which then took me down a step further, which was, hold on a second. That's when the imposter syndrome kicked in. I'm letting you down. Well, how can I let people down if there's nobody watching? People are watching. I have proof that people are watching. I have proof that there are, viewers that hang out and listen to what I have to say. There are viewers that hang out and listen to what's going on. Words of encouragement. We have amazing conversations. They're my friends. And they're supporting me because they want to throw support my way. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to be a Twitch streamer. I don't know how to be a life coach. Who do I think I am telling people how to handle their mental health if I can't even handle my own mental health? And thus, the downward spiral began. And I say I suffered from it because I allowed it last week to get the better of me. I allowed myself to believe that I had made a mistake, that I was not a transformational life coach, that I wasn't a member of the mental health field, that I wasn't able to help people with their mental health. That was just a fallacy. That's what I thought. That's what I wanted to do. There was no way I could do it. No one's going to pay attention to me. Who's going to listen to somebody who can't even stay awake longer than 20 minutes? Who's going to listen to somebody to find support with their mental health when that person can't even handle their own mental health? To which then triggered, I don't even know what I am doing. I am Monday, December 12th. I started my first episode, if you will, of Motivation, Meditation, and Coffee with Kat. Monday, December 12th, I decided that I didn't care if people were watching it live. I didn't care if people watched the VOD. I didn't care if people used the stream to help them fall asleep at night, or used the stream to listen to when they went to work in the morning. I didn't care, because it was an alternative. You had the option to either listen to breakfast television, listen to CP24, listen to whatever social media platform. You could scroll through Facebook if you wanted to, and start your day off with a bleh. Start your day off with negativity and already not feeling good and not in a positive way. Or you could hang out with me and you can have a thought challenge. You can get the brain juices flowing. You can participate in meditation, hold energy, and start the day off on a positive note, which then would have a cascade effect. That's really hard. I never realized how hard it was to hold space every morning for an hour and do a thought process, to do a thought challenge, and then hold the energy with the intention that I am good enough, holding the intention that positivity is going to carry you through the day, and holding that space for everybody who's watching, holding that space and that energy so that you can feel it. I didn't realize how hard that was until I stopped doing it. And I also didn't realize how fulfilling it was until I stopped doing it. Last week, I realized that it is exhausting doing meditation every morning, because as leading the meditation, I have to keep myself conscious. I have to keep myself at a level of consciousness and energy so that you can allow yourself, you can allow your unconscious to go where it wants to go, so that you can find the relaxation. How many times have you fallen asleep during my meditations? 2, 3 times? Probably, absolutely. I can't fall asleep during meditation because that's just awkward and that's silly. And so I need to put myself in that in between. I need to put myself in that energy space where I can still give you the positive energy. I can still give you the confidence, the positivity, the brain juice. But I can't allow myself to fall into that same meditative state. I have to be conscious while guiding you. And that's hard. It's exhausting. But it is so rewarding. It's so rewarding because every time I see the video of that day and it shows 13 views on the video on demand, or the VOD, if you will, 13 people. 13 people clicked on that video and watched it. 13 people watched an hour. Maybe you skipped to the meditation, that's fine. But 13 of you listened to what I had to say. And so I had to put myself back in that headspace that if I was to put 13 people in this room and you were all paying attention to what I had to say. That's a tight fit. This room isn't that big. 13 people. And so it was a process that I had to start from the beginning, where I had to look at, I am a transformational life coach. I have the certifications. I have the little piece of paper. I have the initials at the end of my name to tell me that I know what I'm doing. I have viewership. I was working with a streamer a couple of weeks ago, and they actually sent this quote back to me when I was talking to them about why I wasn't streaming lately. And they said, it's not about, what you say or what you do, as long as you are confident in what you do. And when I told them that, it's not worth your mental health to keep streaming. If you need to take a week off, take a week off. So that's what I did. I took a week off so I could find myself. And yesterday, I had a session with a client, and watching them have an amazing breakthrough, watching them find their aha moment, watching them find conclusion and solace in things, reminded me, this is why I do what I do. It reminded me, yeah, I do know what I'm doing. And yeah, I am good at what I do. And if I need to take a break, that's fine. Because you know what? Maybe I'll do a rerun, I have so many videos to choose from. Maybe I will do a live video like I'm doing today, but then I'll splice in a pre-recorded meditation because I don't have the physical energy to maintain the headspace. Maybe that's what I'll do. So, I want you to know that it's okay to not be okay. If you need to take time to allow yourself a moment of depression, if you need to take time to allow yourself a moment of anxiety, a moment of imposter syndrome, sometimes when you get knocked down, you need to sit there for a few minutes. It's not about getting knocked down and popping right back up. Sometimes you need to sit and take a breath. Sometimes you need to take a break. Sometimes you need to let the depression, the anxiety, the imposter syndrome, you need to let it out. You need to let it do its thing so that it can go away again. And that's what I did last week. Last week, I allowed myself to go through a depression cycle. I allowed myself to feel like shit. I allowed myself to self-doubt and allow my anxiety to take the better of me and allowed the imposter to take over. Because sometimes you need to do that in order to see that it's wrong. That you are the best you and you deserve everything that you have. And not give up. Sometimes you need to remember why. What's your why? So, that is where I decided the last few days that, you know what? How I do these streams is constantly going to change. Because not only is it mentally exhausting, physically exhausting, whatever. But maybe there's something happening that I can't hold the mental space for meditation, but I can still have conversation with you. I can still help you start the day off on a positive note. We can still talk about, triple shielding and breath work. I can still answer questions that you guys have about mental health and how to deal with trauma and all those things. Maybe you have a friend that's going through depression and you don't know how to help them. And you want to talk about that. Okay, we can do that. And then I can splice in a video of a previous meditation that I've done. And we can use that. And I am able to share the space in the meditation with you. I am able to be guided to my place of Zen. And I am able to be guided to say my Sankalpa, to find the place of relaxation, and be able to start the day knowing that I control how energy and information flow. So with all that being said, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for reaching out last week to making sure I was okay. I want to thank you for all of the well wishes of I hope your allergies get better. Take all the time you need. We'll be here when you get back. I want to thank all of you for being you. Because without you, I wouldn't be able to do this. Without you, I wouldn't have a reason to stream in the mornings. I wouldn't have a reason to record meditations. I'm very grateful for you, Talalee. Thank you. And it's that feedback that keeps me going. I don't care if you use this as meditation to fall asleep, if you use it to start your day, if you use it in the middle of your day, whenever it's right for you. It's the fact that it's here for you when you need it. I am here for you when you need it. So, what I'm going to do today is I am going to play a meditation from a couple of weeks ago. It has a Sankalpa in it. I believe it is Yoga Nidra as well. It runs about 18 minutes, but I am going to roll that video so that I can participate in meditation with you this morning. And as always, I will let the music roll at the end for a few minutes so you can continue whatever meditation that you want to do. You can use it as your own free time, your own relaxation. Thank you. Thank you for joining me again this morning. Thank you for reaching out. And thank you for letting me use the help action to help you live with advantage. I invite you now to find somewhere calm, relaxing, that you will not be disturbed for the next 20 minutes or so, and gently close your eyes. Bringing your awareness to your breath. Inhale through your nose into your belly, then fill your chest. Hold for a moment and release. Starting with your chest and then the belly. Do this a few more times, bringing your awareness to your breath. Inhale, hold, exhale. And at the end of this exhale, allow your unconscious to show you your place of Zen. Allow the music to take your unconscious mind where it wants to go. If you find your thoughts wandering through this practice, that's okay. Gently bring them back to this morning meditation. Thoughts will come. Acknowledge them. Show them gratitude. And gently bring your awareness back to your breath. Be kind to yourself and let go of any judgment. Know that no matter how you do this morning meditation is perfect for you. For the next few breaths, bring your awareness to the rise and fall of your chest, pausing at the end of each inhale and exhale, just to touch the silence and calm. Now take a couple of deep yawns. You can fake a yawn until a natural one comes in, although I'm sure one or two have already come through. Allow yourself a full, fulfilling yawn. And then let your breathing return to its spontaneous pace. And just bring your awareness to the spontaneous breath. And now I'm going to be rotating through a number of different body parts. And as I say them, I want you to picture them mentally. Feel them physically. Feel the warmth of the protection of positive energy surrounding it. And see the golden light of unconditional love surrounding it. So when I say right hand thumb, you're going to picture your right hand thumb in your mind. You're going to feel your right hand thumb. You're going to see the golden light surrounding it, and you're going to feel the warmth and power of the positivity flowing through it. Right hand thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, all 5 fingers together, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, side, hip, thigh, knee, shin, ankle, heel, bottom of the foot, top of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, all 5 toes together, the whole right side, the whole right side, the whole right side. Left hand thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, all 5 fingers together, palm of the hand, top of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, side, hip, thigh, knee, shin, ankle, heel, top of the foot, bottom of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, all 5 toes together, the whole left side, the whole left side, the whole left side. Bring your attention to the back, starting with the back of the head, your neck, your shoulders, your right shoulder blade, your left shoulder blade, the center of your back, lower back, right buttock, left buttock, back of the thigh, calf muscle. Bring awareness to all of the contact points between you and where you are sitting, and let your entire being settle. Surrender yourself into your chair, the floor, the couch, and allow yourself full relaxation. Gently bring your awareness to the front, starting with the top of the head, your forehead, right temple, left temple, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, right eye, left eye, bridge of the nose, tip of the nose, right nostril, left nostril, right cheek, left cheek, top lip, bottom lip, chin, throat. Unclench your jaw. Relax the muscles around your jaw, your tongue, your throat, your chest. Allow yourself to feel gravity push the air out of your lungs. Abdomen and waist. The whole front. The whole front. The whole front. And now picture yourself mentally surrounded by pure, unconditional love and light of positivity surrounding your entire body. Bring your awareness to your entire body, the whole body. Here, in this place of relaxation, repeat mentally 3 times your Sankalpa. And now mentally picture the morning sun rising. Feel its warm rays of light infusing you with beautiful yellow energy. Allow the ribbons of light to surround your body, relaxing it even further. Observe your breath, your calm breathing. If you found that your thoughts have taken you elsewhere, acknowledge them, show them gratitude, and bring your awareness back to your breath. Feel your chest rise with each inhale. Notice the parts of the body that gently move. Notice your chest and abdomen as you exhale. Feel the parts of the body that move. With each breath, feel the morning energy gently waking your entire body. Notice any sensations you might feel. Breathe in, sending oxygen to your head and face. Exhale. Breathe, and send life-giving air to your neck, shoulders, and chest muscles. Allow them to take in the air and get ready for the day. Breathe, and send oxygen to your entire back. Allow those muscles to awaken. Breathe. Send the oxygen to your abdomen and thighs. Breathe. Send energy from your breath to the legs to power you through the day. Breathe. Allow the sun's rays to infuse you with the energy you need to begin your day. Now allow the energy from the air you breathe and the warm rays to begin to power you up for the whole day. Breathe into your heart. Send golden energy to your heart center in gratitude for the beginning of this new day. Bring awareness to your breath and just remain focused here for the next few moments. Thoughts are okay. When you realize your thoughts have taken you elsewhere, acknowledge them, show them gratitude. Let's bring your awareness back to the breath. Bring your awareness to the parts of the body that move. And feel the wholeness and the satisfaction that each breath brings. Keeping your eyes closed, gently allow your consciousness to become aware of the other energies in the room. Allow your conscious mind to become aware of the sounds of the room around you, of the building, of the sounds outside. Allow your conscious mind to become aware of your physical body. Gently move your fingers, your toes. Roll your ankles and your wrists. Allow yourself to stretch far above your head and push your heels as deep into the ground as they will go. And when you are ready, open your eyes. As always, I want to thank you for joining me for morning meditation. I already feel better, and I hope that you do as well. If you are watching this on a VOD, or even if you're watching this live, go ahead and hit the follow button so you can get live updates for when I go live, and you can hang out with me when we do other streams. If you would like a pre-recorded